What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Mike Chan already sending over a buck before I'm even live here. Mike, thank you very much. Let me see if you had a last message before we even begin. You do have a last message. It's hashtag fat bird of our generation. Wow. Is that the Hobbit message? Hobbit, thank you for the raid. Oh, wait. Oh, is it not Fat Bird? It's supposed to be Fart Bird? Fart Bird of our generation? Okay. Well, that's even better. Okay. Hobbit, thank you for the raid. Mike, thank you very much for the buck. You know what has to happen, though, man. Slap. Thank you, man. Do appreciate that. And yeah, what's up, everybody? Hunter first one here, followed by Skullforger, Roboto, King Zapix, Matt Murdoch, Tobias, No Mega Farts. What a name. What's up, though, everybody? We got MSD, Cloud Contempt, Hobbit, Douglas. What's up, guys? Alright, let's get started nice and quick, man, because I am behind. When's that rank up video coming? It'll be coming tomorrow. I know I said it was going to be coming today. But because of how late I uploaded the opening video, it'll be coming tomorrow. So yeah. Let's get on with it though, huh? Let's get a tweet out there. Let's get to grinding. Confusion, check. Giggle, check. Dragon said it over 2. Dragon saying 66.15 mil. Finishing 6 is now ready, set, finish. Dragon, good luck to you. I'm pretty sure you have yourself a Tigra, but oh my goodness, I understand the nerve-wracking experience it is that the final hours you try to put up as high a score as possible, and then you just don't know until you know, until 2 hours after the arena's over. I think you got it, but yeah, good luck to you, of course. And yeah, thank you very much for the 2. 66, a little over 66 mil sounds pretty good. There was 8 days remaining on your tier 2 alphas in your last video. Yes, it was recorded days before being uploaded. It's just me or the audio isn't in sync. Someone let me know if that's an issue for everybody or if it's just for one person. I'm gonna try to hello. I don't know. Sometimes when I try to test like the audio sync, I would just try to say like, you know, like really try to expand my mouth more for the words. Really try to enunciate. F you, your vids suck. Oh man. Okay. Well, thanks for the nice comment. Zolo Harris, Saturday 05. Zolo, thank you very much, dude. Saying, Namor! Thanks, man. Shout out to Namor. Zolo, thank you, dude. Appreciate the support as always, man. Your end sync. Bye. Okay, good to know. Guy Gardner also said 05, man. Thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, last 2 5 stars I pulled was Ghost and Omega. Dude, jackpot and double jackpot. Now I'm torn on which to rank up first. I run Suicides and have an Awakening Gem for both. Yeah, man. They're both amazing. Do you have Sig stones? Because Omega Red, he kind of needs some Sig levels. It's not just enough to take him to Sig level 1. You know what I mean? They're both amazing, but yeah. Of course, you want to get both of them ranked up. This is a dream for someone running the Suicide Masteries, of course. I do consider Ghost to be the best champion in the game, but I mean, at this point, I've been playing Omega Red for so long that even if I got Ghost, I feel like I still wouldn't stop playing Omega Red. So I don't even know if I could help you with that decision at all. But yeah, they're amazing, man. But yeah, if you don't have a lot of 6 stones, then I probably would favor Ghost, just because of that fact. But yeah, whatever you find more comfortable, whichever champion. But yeah, man, those are going to be some amazing rank ups in the future. All right, let's thank you very much for the 5 once again. Let's get some tweets out, eh? Or a tweet at least. Dearest, what the hell just happened? Dearest, okay, there we go. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Let's all cheer Dragon on for the final 12 hours of the 5-star Tigra say featured. Amp it up a little bit more for the featured 5-star Tigra grind. And yeah, that's probably good enough, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Tweet. All right. BG, my friend Mad pulled a 5-star cap Infinity War today. He asked me if he was good, and I said, yeah. He asked me how I knew, and I told him, trust me. I know, Mad. Ugh. MSD, no. Oh my goodness. Not you too, MSD. Not you too. Not like this. Boo. PG, what's orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. Ugh. Oh my god. Alright. Excuse me while I go throw up at these jokes. Boo. Crystal opening was rough, dude. It was a little bit rough. What's up, Rip? Oh, super sweet. Tweets, thank you. Guesses for my finishing score? Dragon? I don't know. I don't know exactly what your plans are. I saw that you put down some plans, but I don't remember what those were. And plus, plans are just plans. They don't mean exact finishing score, right? I'm gonna guess 75. Feels like you're on pace for something like that, maybe. Okay, let me see. What are we doing here first? Let's do an energy dump. Let's dump it. Energy-wise, of course. Yeah, let's just go through uncollected, because why not? Early uncollected, easy uncollected. BG, my girlfriend said that quilts are better. Oh, wait, hold on, before we do this. And why am I reading another one of these jokes? Oh, no, I have some ISO that's about to expire. Saw this earlier. Whew, at 13 seconds on it. Okay. I really should sell more, but I just can't help it. I like living on the edge. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, BG, my girlfriend said that quilts are better duvets. I told her she should be careful making a blanket statement like that. No, that might have been worse than the last one. Oof. Boo. Did you stream at Twitch? I did one Twitch stream recently, yeah. Only when MCOC... Only because MCOC was down. Occasionally I stream on Twitch if YouTube goes down or we're having issues on YouTube or something like that. Or some other game other than MCOC, but let's be real here. I mostly just play MCOC. Hey there, hi there, ho there, what's up, Star? BG, I'd be pretty stoked on that Old Man Logan. Torch doesn't really need that awakening. I know he doesn't really need the awakening, but I kind of wanted it for the Abyss. Because if you die in the Abyss and you're trying to use the dude's awaken ability, you know. Randy reading Tom's jokes because you know I could use it. Yeah, I'm reading it. I'm reading it. You're gonna read all of them tonight, as long as I'm here. Fine. Need to put a parental warning on the crystal opening. That was a horror show. Thank you, Dreamin'. It felt great. Oh, cutoffs. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I forgot to put the cutoffs on. There we go. Alright. Cutoffs on screen. GG became a Cavalier yesterday. Hey, congratulations. Opened a 6-star crystal and got a human torch. Nice. PS are so lucky in openings. Sometimes, yeah. Listen, luck, you know, it's, the only thing I can think of is that song, Luck Be a Lady Tonight. Anyway, luck, it comes and goes. Alright, so I understand. It's just the nature of the game. I've been lucky in the past. I've been unlucky in the past too, and I'm sure I'm going to continue to be both in the future. This is just one of those unlucky times where several crystals in a row just ended up not really being great.
Man loves beans.
So, Steven S16 sending over $1. Steven, thank you. Saying, yo, BG, thanks for the tips the other night. Just beat 5.2.4, almost uncollected. Nice, man. Very nice. So, the next two quests. 5.2.5 and, of course, 0.6 that has the collector in it. You're dealing with the Bane node, and if you made it through Masochism, honestly, that's the biggest hurdle towards getting uncollected. I'm not saying Bane is going to be easy to deal with. Not at all. But it seems like it's easier to deal with than Masochism. Might still, you know, give you trouble. Might have to get used to it, just like anything. But it's in my opinion not quite as bad as Masochism. So yeah, man, you got this. You totally got this. Still take your time with it and all, but you definitely got this. Bonesaw Hoochie Wife, sending over $1. We got anything? I don't see anything. I'm gonna check Twitter. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Hoochie Wife and I always do incursions together. It's awesome. But we got another friendship Chris the other day, and I saved mine until we were both playing together again. She opened hers this morning without me, so I spun mine with her laying on my back. The Battle Realm bestie. Gotta love it. Nice. Oh man, what a wholesome story right there, guys. You love to see stuff like that. Shout out to Bonesaw and Hoochie Wife. That's pretty awesome, man. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, thank you for the $1 too. Alright. What does this guy have? I don't really care. Your 6-star roster is already pretty sexual. You need some big old sloppy L's so we all don't hate you. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's, you know, it's okay, I guess. Sorry, opening BG. Oofa. Just think, to make up for that opening, someone somewhere had to have pulled a 6-star from a PHC, even though that's impossible. You might be right. Maybe they got the PHC 6-star, the legendary PHC 6-star. BG, do you like Tigra better or Hitmonkey? Plus, much love from New York. Shout out to the East Coast that I used to be on. I So I haven't played Hitmonkey yet. Tigra was pretty fun to play. I don't know who's gonna be like the actual better champion. So yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know, like, you know, I mean, Hitmonkey is a freaking monkey, so it's pretty hard to compete with that. But at the same time, getting to use your special 2, and not only getting to use it, but being encouraged to use your special 2 from all the way across the map with Tigra, that was pretty satisfying. So it's gonna be kind of tough to top that. So we'll see. I haven't done anything for this month's quest and side quest. I should probably get on it. Oh, rip! You are far behind, my friends. Missed the Tom joke. All right. Hold on. Where is this? Oh man. So BG recently tried to buy 12 bees from a keeper. He counted out 13 and handed them over. I tried to tell him only 12. But he gave me a free bee. What scenario? This is... Who's buying bees by the dozen? Boo. And a duck fact, did you know that Venom the Duck was an essential member of the famous band The Beatles? His impact was so monumental, the song A Day in the Life was inspired by what Venom the Duck did for them. Wow, dude, I didn't even realize that. MSD. I can't believe it. I mean, I knew he was in other great bands of history as well. And I heard that he was actually like the ghostwriter for... you know, Mozart at times. Not that Mozart was, you know, not to take anything away from that guy, because he was pretty special too, but I mean, he had some help. Let's be real here. But wow, the Beatles too? Dude, that's impressive. BG, what sort of stuff / quality of life improvements are you wanting from this long-term roadmap? Personally, I'm wanting something new for Arena. Doesn't have to be rewards, but any change would be cool. You know, Arenas, I actually kind of like the Arena system. I'm not saying it's perfect, and yeah, could use a little bit of love. As far as the Arenas go, like if they just took away the super passive AI while building up to the infinite streak, even that alone would be really nice. But other than that, I kind of like the laid-back nature to it. But the quality of life stuff that I'm personally looking for has more to do with alliance-based activities, I would say. So, you know, the energy and time requirements with the amount of linked nodes, all that stuff in Alliance Quest, and then the really like I still hate the boost duration of for War, where you have to boost like multiple times. And it's not like I mean, I've talked about it a million times, so I'm only going to talk about it for another 30 seconds at most. But you know, it's one thing that it's expensive, and that's, you know, kind of expected in a free-to-play game and stuff like that, right? To get advantage is gonna cost you, especially in MCOC. But the real problem that it creates is that people try to save that cost, understandably, and then don't make a move until they're capped out on energy, and that slows down when you're able to actually play. So quality of life improvements there to help out AQ and AW. Those would be the biggest impacts, and I'm hoping we hear some stuff about that. Bees are becoming endangered, BG. It's a good investment. Is that what's going on? Oh my goodness. Tom, I had no idea that you were such a wise investor. BG, thinking about doing an experiment. Might save 20,000 5-star shards and then open up my crystals. But after the first crystal I will buy for the first time, the sigil and seeing if spending matters. Yeah, I gotta tell you, man. I mean, you could. It'll be, you know, I don't want to take away from your experiment. You can certainly try it if you'd like. But a couple things about it. One, the sample size would be way too small. You know, just having that one crystal. If it ended up being good, well, it might have been good anyway. And then two, I don't think spending matters. You know, you get more crystals if you spend. So of course, naturally, the more you spend, the better your roster is going to look. But it's like a, you know, roughly the same ratio on average. Because yeah, I mean, Kabam. You know, they could be lying, I suppose, when they say that the rates don't change or anything, but I don't think they'd be lying about something like that, because that's like, I don't know, something that could bring down their entire company. When the reality is, there's so many champions in the crystal pool that it's just a higher chance naturally to pull something that you're, you know, not going to need. So I don't think they need to cheat the system in favor of spending or not spending or whatever. All right, Koroi had sent it over 25 of them bronze. Thank you, man. Saying I wanted to take pictures of the fog this morning, but I missed my chance. I guess I could do it tomorrow. Oh. Hashtag troll, hashtag love ya. The double. Boo. Did Tom just send over a bug too? Is this going to be another? Oh no. Let's see here. Laura's saying I missed a Tom joke too. By the buzzin'? Oh my god. BG, my neighbor's 4-year-old has been learning Spanish since lockdown. He still can't say please though, which I think is por for four. I won't stand for this, Tom. Making fun of a 4-year-old, telling him he's doing a poor job, trying to learn Spanish. Should be encouraging the young dude. Tom, you're the saint. Keep them coming. Oh no. Hey BG, is Nova good? I have a 4-star. Nova, not great. Not the worst champion out there either, but not anything amazing. Just kind of an average champion. I don't know what your roster currently looks like. If that is one of your earlier 4-star champions, you know, might be a champion that can be useful for you. But eventually will get replaced, or you might already have other champions that are better too. One, you are not standing. Oh, don't even. BG, I'm in a situation I haven't been in a very long time. I have enough class catalyst and gold to rank a champ up, but I'm out of tier 4 basic. Roboto. That means you've been grinding the arena. I'm proud of you. Actually have some gold. It's good. Nova has good animations. Nova does have some pretty cool animations, yeah. I will say that. Tom, are you gonna do a day stream anytime soon? It's been a while. Wow, really? Really, Corey? No. No current plan. Well, I guess Tom will have to answer. Just broke 1 million gold from grinding. Roboto. Nice, man. It'll be gone before you know it, but while it's there, it's nice. At least Tom jokes prevent the tangents from exceeding the 10-minute mark, so I guess that's something. We'll see about that. BG, have 25-star generic 6 stones. Put on Beardo rank 5 or Aegon rank 4. I can't decide. I don't know if I could make that decision for you either, just based off of that info. I could try to help you a bit. As always, it depends on what your current needs are in the game. If you plan on actually using Aegon for some serious content, like the Abyss, anytime soon, then you might save some resources by feeding the 6 stones to him, just because of, you know, it'll be easier to build them up. But Aegon, I don't know, there's some mixed feelings on how important his Sig level is. I think for a lot of content, he doesn't really need to be super high Sig level. But he should probably have like a solid base of. Let's go check it out anime real quick here. You can at least carry over like 50% of the combo or something like that. Let's see what that is. Yeah, around Sig 80 or something like that. Like that's pretty solid. It's pretty steep curve here. And that starts to slow down a little bit, but yeah, I mean it still, like I said, it depends on what you're doing. Let's say you already are Sig 80, going to Sig 100. It would allow you to carry over some more combo, of course. Only takes it to about like 57%. Beardo, on the other hand, Beardo, like if you're using him for his Awaken ability, which you're not always doing, but if you are using him for his Awaken ability, man, it needs to be reliable. So having him high Sig level, like max Sig, is pretty important, I would say, for certain situations. But yeah, ultimately, you got to go with the champion that they're actually using right now, because you could always Sig up the other one later, you know? BGO was fired from my job at the keyboard factory last week. I guess I wasn't putting in enough shifts. My goodness. BG, should I rank up Omega Red or Colossus? Next content is 6.4. Both amazing champs, man. I'm not even sure who I used more. I use Omega Red a lot, but I also use Colossus a lot. In 6.4, I think I found myself... Did I find myself having a hard time using Omega Red for certain quests? I don't even know. Tough call, man. If you run Suicides, I'd probably just go with Omega Red, just because he's such a beast with them. But realistically, like, even if you are running Suicides, Colossus is still an amazing option. And for 6.4 specifically, I really don't remember which one I was using more. I know I used both of them, but can't tell you which one I used more. I definitely used Colossus for the final Grand Master boss, which was incredibly helpful. Aegon is Sig 197. Nice. Dude. Almost maxed out. I'd be itching for those last 3 SIGs just to have the perfect Aegon. BG, what's up, Cody? Hey BG, how do you always get such easy fights in the arena? Whenever I play, after about 10 to 12 games, the fights are pretty difficult. 2K character versus 4 to 6K. There's something called the Infinite Streak. Well, nicknamed that by the community at least. And I made a video on it. It's a little bit of an older video at this point, but the information is still good. It basically explains how it all works. If you do watch the video, it was made when there were only 2 arenas, a 3-star and a 4-star arena, and then kabam, they expanded upon that. But yeah, you could literally just type into YouTube MCOC Infinite Streak, and my video will pop up along with other people trying to break it down as well. But yeah, it's just a method of using the right level of champions at the right time. It's kind of it sounds kind of complicated at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's, you know, becomes second nature to you. And it's easier the more developed your roster is. BG, you think a 455 unduped Sentinel can take on 6.1.1 Sabretooth, or should I wait to rank 5 him about a month? I mean, a 455 can do it. It's not the easiest time, though. That's what I was trying to do on McFabio, and I had a pretty rough go at it. But he can do it, yeah. I think... I don't know if you plan on getting any of the 4th of July offers, but they're likely going to be better if you're Cavalier versus Uncollected. So if you are going to be going after those offers, I'd maybe really try to, you know, try it out, see if you're able to take down that content. It might not be worth just like going absolutely nuts for and using way more items than you're ready for. Like you know, if you overextend yourself too much, it's not going to be worth it. And don't pressure yourself to get it done too much, because there's always going to be the next offer that comes around. You know, if you're not ready to get Cavalier by 4th of July, then hey, Cyber Monday is you know, only a few months away as well. So there's always more offers, and you shouldn't feel like you're missing out or anything. But if you feel like you're ready and want to give it a go, then, you know, it would be a good idea to try to do it now, you know. Did BG miss a Tom joke? Oh no, did I miss a Tom joke? Let me see. Speaking of keyboards, BG, mine fell apart today. I feel like I'm losing control of everything. And of course it's spelled like it would be on the keyboard. Terrible. Tom. Terrible. Boo. Usually thanks to Rifts, I have a lot of new unduped 5-star, Sentinel, Massacre, OG Cap, Gladiator Hulk, Omega Red, Silver Surfer, and Aegon. Dang, dude. Sounds like you got a lot out of the Rifts. It's pretty crazy. Any thoughts on who to rank? Taking a break from Story Upgrade for 5.3. I mean, if you're ranking specifically for 5.3... 5.3, it goes by class type, so you might want to look to the current classes that you have and kind of figure out which ones are weaker and, you know, rank up for that. So you kind of need all 6 class types. I mean, you don't need all 6 class types, but it's helpful. But out of that list, I'm a fan of Sentinel. He can be useful for the variants, which... you might not be ready for it just yet, but after Act 5, you'll probably be looking for those. So Sentinel's good. Omega Red's great if he's awakened, but yours are all unawakened right now, right? Aegon is also great when awakened. It can be really helpful too, but again, only when awakened. Out of that list, I would say Sentinel for the unawakened champ. Maybe most useful. Gladiator Hulk's great too. Kind of skipped over him, but he's really only good for the situations where there's passive damage. So something like the Starburst node is really great for that. BG, this is a legit question. Do you miss map 7? My alliance just started running it, and it's so much better than map 6. And Tom has to go. Yes. Yes, someone on my side. Oh, man. I feel like you're just saying that because your name is Thomas, and it's like there can only be one type of thing. But anyway, map 7, do I miss it? I don't know. A little bit. I mean, I was running map 7 for a long time, so it's pretty, like, I don't know, it's pretty fun when first doing it, but just like anything, you do it long enough and it just, you know, it just becomes a thing that you do, and it's not, you know, you lose a little bit of interest in it. And that's kind of how, you know, Alliance Quest has been pretty similar for a long time. But I will say that I liked the paths in map 7 where you were on your own dedicated path. And I do miss that. I do miss just having that, you know, like being responsible for your path. And that's it, man. Everyone's got to do their thing. Everyone's got to, you know, pull their weight. And yeah, I definitely miss that part of it. More so, though, I would say I just miss the people that I was playing with. Such a good group of people. Like, the alliance I'm in right now, are Loki. They're great, too. It's just a bunch of, you know, people who either were in 4 Loki or in the other Loki alliances, and they're all cool people and everything. And as like a second home, you know, I'm happy here. But of course I miss the 4 Loki people. Oh, and the rewards too. The rewards were pretty solid, I gotta say. Hey BG, scariest story. Last Arnie, what's up, dude? Earlier, the 7-year-old was coughing and choking, and I panicked because I didn't know what to do. So I grabbed the bong out of his hands before he dropped it. Wow. Oh my god. That is scary, dude. Don't want that class to shatter or anything. There's another scary story. ABG's scary story. Earlier, I was playing Contest of Champions. And your iPad died? Oh my goodness, dude. Hope you weren't in the arena. Lose your streak. BG, I've spent years on training as a chef, and all I have got to show for it is a job preparing oysters all day. I have to say, it really shucks. Oh my god. Boo. Tom, boo. I just finished my second labyrinth path of the day. Oh, of the day? Damn, dude. J Money, killing it. More revives than I wanted, but now I never have to fight against Agent Venom or Yellow Cyclops again. 3 down, 4 to go. Nice, man. Dude, that Agent Venom fight was the worst one for me. That was by far the worst experience in Labyrinth for me. Whew. BG, you know, I said I have 1 million gold. Yeah, that was like 5 minutes ago, Roboto. And how you said it would be gone before I knew it. Yeah, I'm at 110k gold now. Oh my goodness, Rubato. I mean, I thought it was going to last more than 5 minutes. That was fast. Too fast. Stroking my saber said it over $1. Stroking my saber, thank you, man. Saying everyone told Sam not to sing, but Sam sung anyway. Samsung is in the tech company. Beaver! What's up, Lakers bodyguard? He's gonna move right along. Doctor accidentally prescribed his patients a laxative instead of coughing syrup. 3 days later, the patient comes for a checkup, and the doctor asks, "Well, you still coughing?" Patient replies, "No, I'm afraid to." Wow. I just remember my smile. It's what you're giving me every time you read a Tom joke. Okay. Oh man. ABG, can you say AFL umpires are the worst umpires in the world? I don't know. AFL? Is that the? Oh, that's like part of the NFL. Right, I think. I know sports. I think that's what you're talking about, right? American Football League? National? That's what it's broken down to, right? Just got uncollected today. Anything I should be focusing on now to get some more 5-star shards? Not really. I mean, the 5-star shards, they come the same way that you're getting 4-star shards. It's just natural progression and higher difficulty content that you're completing. Like, now that you're uncollected, if you're able to do the uncollected difficulty of the monthly, of course, that's going to be a larger source of shards. But I will say this. Just because you hit uncollected does not automatically mean that the uncollected monthly is going to be an easy time for you. Certainly give it a chance, give it a try, but it might still be. I mean, it's almost for sure still going to be difficult because it's meant to be, right? If you just hit uncollected and you're just gaining access to it, but if you're able to do that, then yeah, a lot more shards. And if you can't do it just yet, no worries. It'll be there for you every month, so that whenever you're ready, hop in there and get it done. Thanks, bodyguard. Sent over to you saying, "Happy birthday, Beaver. Enjoy your banana cake." In all caps. Thank you, bodyguard. Thank you very much for the 2, even though it's not my birthday. I'm fairly certain that I'm indeed not a beaver. And is it a cake made of bananas? Or a cake in the shape of a banana? Either way, thank you very much, Lakers bodyguard. Stroke by Saber said it over another $1 as well. Thank you, dude. Saying the cashier asked me today why I had corn on the cob on my shirt. I said it's a crop top. I want a boo, but I kind of want the shirt. Is that weird? I'm a big fan of corn, and I kind of want a shirt with a corn on the cob on it, but only if it looked awesome. I might have to get that shirt. Whole country of Australia declares war on BG? What? Is that what the... wait, was that what the AFL thing is? Hold on. AFL. Australian Football League. Okay, I thought I knew sports. I thought I knew some sports. Turns out I don't. Oof. Also stands for the American Federation of Labor. So, and American Football League. Yeah, okay. So there's more than one. It's also Alf, spelled with a typo. So, there's that too. But also, whoops. Speaking of shirts, when is the merch coming? It'll be coming around the mountain when the merch I don't know. Terrible. Boo myself. I don't know if I'm ever going to make merch. But maybe one day. I can get you a corny crop top. I feel like it's going to be one of those things where, you know, be careful what you wish for. Dude, I'm getting smoked by this Iceman. Please don't die. I think I'm dead here. Nope. No, we're good. Okay. Elias sent it over to. Thank you very much, dude. Saying, ABG, why do you have Sabretooth as a rank 5? I ranked up Sabretooth because I use him paired up with my Omega Red. He's a decent champion. He's helped me out in certain quests from time to time. Decent defender as well. But the real reason I ranked him up... well, actually, there's two real reasons. Number one, like I said, I use him with Omega Red all the time, so I figured, hey, if he's always on the team anyway, let's make this dude as strong as I can get him. So there's that. And then in Act 6, Chapter 2, Quest number 5, there's a path, one of the most difficult paths in all of Act 6, Chapter 2 at least. One of the most difficult quests. You need 4 mutant champions, 4 5-star mutant champions on your team. And I was doing the that's back, you know, I was doing that back when I was doing my itemless adventures, and I needed every last little bit of firepower that I could possibly muster up. So I ranked up Sabretooth, hoping that he would help me a little bit on that path. So yeah. But outside of that, I have used Sabretooth occasionally. He's got he's actually a good counter to Iceman, since he has immunity to cold snap and stuff. BG, when would be your account tour? Still waiting? Soon. Very soon. I felt like I should do a couple of rank ups first, and then do it. BG, I'll manage to be okay with you never having merch on one condition and only one. You still hand out banana stickers. Dragon, I couldn't imagine doing anything else besides handing out banana stickers. I have to stop myself because I usually unsubscribe from all, like, anytime you sign up for a website or order something and there's like that little box that's like send me promotion stuff. I always uncheck those things. I'm like, no. I came here to buy one thing only, that's it. But for Sticker Mule, I gotta say, they send me promotions all the time, and I'm not gonna stop them. But maybe I should stop them because they're really tempting. Like, there was one. I mean, this one was still a little bit expensive, so I didn't bite. It was the last one they sent, I think, was like a small order of holographic stickers, and I've got some holographic stickers. The pineapple face, which nobody has seen in person yet because they came out after Comic-Con. Otherwise, I would have brought them there. But I don't have any holographic banana ones. So I was like, okay, well, here's the time to get some holographic banana ones. Yeah, I almost got those, but the holographic ones, they're expensive. Even on like the sale that they had running, it was like 10 stickers for $9. Which, hey, I mean, it's just $9, but at the same time, I think I got like, I think that's like 4 times the price of the regular stickers or something like that. Like, I've ordered in batches of like 500 stickers before, which I think, I don't remember what they come out to be. I want to say maybe like $100 for 500 stickers. I think I've made that order like 3 times already, which is like I said, maybe a good reason to slow down. But yeah, I can't help it. Stickers, magnets. The magnets are also kind of expensive. I think those were maybe like $1 or $2 a pop or something like that. Which is why those are a limited quantity. Hey BG, is it worth taking my 6-star ghost to rank 2 if I don't have any star version of Wasp? I didn't get very far trying to learn to play her without Wasp. In my opinion, yeah, it's totally worth it. Wasp is not required to play Ghost. Like, I've seen Ghost played a few different ways. There's the way that everyone always sees, because Wasp usually makes it to the team, where you do like the, you just launch your special 2 whenever you get your special 2, basically. And it's, of course you dash back real quick first so that they're all guaranteed crits, and happy day, it's, you do massive damage. And then there's the way to, get crits on your, on every hit of your special 2 without having Wasp on the team, but it's a little bit risky, a little bit harder to do consistently without getting, punished for it. And, that works sometimes too. But then there's the third method, which is just forget about getting guaranteed crits on your L2s. Ghost is so powerful anyway that even if you only get the crit on the first hit of your special 2, still an insanely powerful champion. So, yeah, I would still absolutely rank her up, even if you don't have Wasp, and just don't go for like the way to get guaranteed crits on the L2s. Just play her without that, which is basically to, like, using specials the way you would on any other champion, or like special intercept kind of thing. Okay, hold on. BG, I have an offer for you. Tom, what is this offer? I'm curious. BG, the AFL was a separate football league that merged with the NFL in the 60s. There hasn't been an AFL, an American Football League, or American football for over 50 years. The NFL is divided into the AFC and NFC. Oh, that's what it is. That's why it didn't sound totally right. AFC, NFC. Okay. Yeah, that sounds a lot more right. Okay. Okay. Ghost Tangent has just entered Phase 2. Strap in your butts, people. Oh, my goodness. Stroke My Saber sending over another buck. Stroke My Saber, thank you, dude. Saying, BG, let's get serious here. Okay. Let's get serious. So I want to say thank you for everything, for the community, from the advice to keeping us entertained. P.S. Tom and Lakers bodyguard are funny. Well, you did say nice things about me first, so I'll allow the nice things that you said about these jokesters as well. Stroking my saber, thank you very much, man. Wait, what's with the sad face though? Why would I just realized there's a sad face sticker attached to your super chat? What the heck, man? This is a nice comment. There's no sad face here. Send me a lock of your hair and a banana shirt. No more jokes. Listen. I only have one lock left. And you're not getting it. BG, what's the least conventional rank up you've ever done? I played a game called Rank Up Roulette. And I wanted to do it more. But then resources became a bit harder to come by. Basically, I just opened up a 5-star crystal and said whatever champion it landed on, they were getting ranked up. And it landed on Jane Foster. And I now have a rank 4 5-star Jane Foster. It's a good time. Stroking my saber sent over another buck with a crazy happy face this time. Saying, because you were taking over Mr. Tom Luckman's stream, so sad face. Wow. That's what the sad face was for? Speaking of Tom, what do you call a girl who refuses to pay her bills? Bernadette. What? Gee, don't forget you voluntarily took Red Skull to rank 4, and if I remember correctly, didn't you grind for Red Skull in the arena too? Yes, but Red Skull actually helped me a lot. Red Skull is the counter to Havoc. And I was very close to taking him to rank 5. And I'm sure people would have been happy if I took him to rank 5, because those fights, they were long fights. And I had to do them many times through my itemless adventures. Fighting through Havoc as the first fight in a path. And yeah, I was extremely close to taking that dude to rank 5, and if I didn't complete the goal, if I didn't complete that path, I was eventually going to take him up to rank 5 to help. But it wasn't needed. He was so strong at rank 4. That was all good. BG, is it important to have Emma at a high sig? No. Use an Awakening Gem on her, so she's only at sig 1. Last month's event was busted with the Awakening Gems. No, she doesn't need... I don't... Her Awaken ability, at least from what I hear, is not too useful. And she's fine even unawakened. Why did the chicken start going to the gym? To work on his pecs. Ugh. Oh boy. They just don't stop. BG, so Ghost is still the best champ in the game, even if you don't have a Wasp to go along with her? In my opinion, yeah. You guys know I don't really do the whole tier list thing, because I don't think that's the way this game works. But if I were to make a tier list, you know, there's like the God tier or whatever you want to call it for like the best champs in the game, right? And then above that, it'd be a blank space, just as a spacer, just to show how big of a difference there is. And then above that spacer, it'd be Ghost without synergies. And then above that, it'd be Ghost with Wasp. And then above that, it'd be Ghost with Hood. That's basically how it goes. She's that strong that she's like several tiers above the rest if you have the synergies. But she's still above the rest without synergies. That's how I feel about Ghost. Stroke of my saber sent over another buck. Saying, advice time, please, good sir. I'm done with all variants now. I'm going to start on 6.2 and going forward. Should I rank up 160 Sig Omega Red, 6-star Corvus Unawakened, or Human Torch? All good options. I probably would save Torch for a bit and maybe not rank him up right away and probably lean more towards Omega Red or Corvus. And yeah, I'd probably just go with that Omega Red. I found him to be super helpful in 6.2. But of course, they're all good options, so there's a little bit of personal preference. I just happen to use Omega Red all the time, so maybe there's some bias there that's saying like Omega Red, yeah, woo. But yeah, they're all good. Especially if you run Suicides, but even if you don't run Suicides, Omega Red is still really good for a lot of fights in that quest. So yeah, I'd kind of say regardless of masteries in this case, just go with Omega Red. But yeah, like I said, you know, Corvus, of course, an amazing champion too, and would be a great rank up. Torch. Just rank him up later. He'll be helpful in Act 6 as well, but for the time being, he'll be good enough at like a rank below the others. Got a Mutant Awakening gem in Tier 5 class from 6.4. Thoughts on Awakening and Rank 3 Domino as a last resort in the future. I don't like her RNG damage and clunky animations, and would rather wait for Omega, to be honest. Thoughts? Henach, wait it out, dude. Sounds like you feel about Domino very similarly to how I feel about Domino. And yeah, I wouldn't do it, man. Her biggest use is a defender, in my opinion. I'm not saying that's her only use, but she, of course, is a very powerful defender, and depending on how you feel about war, like, I mean, I know how you feel about war right now. Actually, I kind of do and kind of don't, because I also feel like we're a little bit similar in that regard, where it's like, war is stupid, but at the same time, we want it to not be stupid, and we, like, try to make it work and stuff. So, like, it still matters, you know? But yeah, maybe after, I don't know, maybe we'll see some good stuff in the roadmap that'll make that decision a more exciting one. Or, I don't know if you're getting stuff on 4th of July, but it's possible that that could open up options. But either way, you know, as far as like the current game goes, I'd say wait it out. Don't use it. Those resources, they're going to be hard to come by, man. I'd keep waiting for now. Alright, I've consumed 3 coffees plus 2 energy drinks. Last Zarnian, this is dangerous. With black carrot. Black carrot, what is that? And what I'm trying to say is I won't be blocking in any AQ nor AW fights tonight. Oh man, dude, prepared, ready. We're not gonna be holding anybody up. I like it. Is that what it takes to be a reliable Alliance member these days? Alright, Chris Gonzalez said it over 6. Chris, thank you very much, dude. Saying, hey BG, how's it going, Banana Man? What's the best advice you can give for me on becoming Cavalier? I have Ghost, Wasp, Corvus, Ghost Rider, and Stark Spidey, rank 4. I mean, the best advice I can give is always patience, and to go in when you're ready, and with rank 4 5-star champions, you might be ready, but I will say, Act 6, even the first chapter of Act 6, it feels like the content is balanced around having a mixture of rank 4s and rank 5s. I mean, after all, we did get materials at the end of Act 5, if you 100% it, that allow you to take up a champion to rank 5. So it feels like that's where the balance is at, from having experience going through it and just looking at the rewards leading up to it. So with all rank 4s, you might have a tough time. Now, it might still be worth pushing through, again, if you're looking to pick up rewards, offers. If you're looking to pick up offers on the 4th of July, having that next title is likely going to mean that the offers are better for you. So you might want to try to push through, but yeah, it might be a pretty rough time, and realistically, it might be better for you to look to the variant difficulties and try to better your roster there. Try to get some of the rank up resources there, and then rank up your champions, and then push for Cavalier. With Ghost and Stark Spidey, both at rank 4, both of those champions crush Variant 3. And you might have a better time doing that, like I said, getting some rank up resources, then returning and trying to get Cavalier. If you do want to push to Cavalier, though, and you know, if that is something on your mind, just to try to get that done before 4th of July, you know, you've got some good champions for it. Ghost is a counter to the Crossbones in the 5th quest, which is somewhat of a roadblock for players, but you have a good counter to it because it's Biohazard, and Ghost, you know, is going to turn that into infinite extra damage, basically. I don't know if I have too much advice about the individual quests themselves. There's a lot of robot bosses in there, but yeah, the champions you have, I mean, they're strong champions, so you're likely able to counter basically everything that the game throws at you in 6.1 at least. I'm not thinking of anything that's a big standout as, like, you know, that you don't have the champion for. It's just a matter of, like, that additional rank is kind of a big deal. The difference rank 4 and rank 5, kind of a big deal, so you might want to just consider hitting up something like Variant 3 first. But whatever you do, man, good luck, and if you have any more specific questions or something like that, I'll try my best to help you out, or if anyone else here has tips, then, you know, of course, please share them like always. One sec. Alright. And yeah, man. Good luck to you. Henach, you also sent over five of them Canadian bucks, talking about 2 toonies and a loony, saying, I think it's pronounced grazie, right? Even though there's no T in there, I think it sounds like a T. Oh man, I don't even remember, but I know it means thank you, so no problem, dude. Oh man, I'm so dumb when it comes to, I was gonna say any language but English, but let's face it, I'm also not really that great at, I don't do the English so goods either. But yeah, Hunach, thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. Stroking my sabers. Sending over a buck with a sleepy time face as well, saying off to bed. Night BG. Keep your stream on in the background while I sleep. Hashtag not creepy. Alright, dude. I'll do my best to put you to sleep. That sounds bad. That sounds like I'm gonna eliminate you or something. But not like that, man. In a nice, just relaxing way, you know? Alright, yeah, thank you again, dude. Have a good one. Can you still get gold pool? Not really, but sort of. They bring back gold pools, crystals every once in a while. But it's not something that you can just get at any time. It's one of those like limited offer or limited availability, maybe is a better way of saying it. And right now, I don't think there's any way to get his crystals. Words are hard, BG. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you all for understanding. Words are hard. Am I right on that, by the way? Let me see if I can... About how to pronounce... I think it's... Is there like a T sound almost in it? Or is that just what I hear in my mind? Hold on. Man. Google needs to get better... Oh, wait. What if I translate, maybe? Does it pronounce it here? Oh, yeah, it does. Detected as English. Wait. What? No. Italian. I think it's Italian, right? Wait, is it not?
Grazie.
Oh, is it like a CH sound?
Grazie.
Not a T? Anyway. Shouldn't even have looked. Just make myself look dumb. Oh, man. BG in chat, how safe does 1.5 million points for 3-star featured sound? Should I go for 1.75? Nah, man, 1.5. I've never missed with 1.5 at least. It's been a little while since I grinded for the 3-star, but yeah, I was putting up 1.5 consistently. Never had any issues. So, you know, there's never any guarantees in the arena, but I would say 1.5 is as good as a guarantee as any. BG have decided not to open any crystals until July 4th. Easy. I hope it's a good day for you, man. Whenever you open all that stuff. What happens on July 4th? There's 2 days of the year, or 2 events in the year. I don't know, whatever you want to call them. 2 holidays. Maybe a better way of saying it. 2 holidays throughout the year that there's like the best offers that Kabam releases. One is 4th of July, and the other is Cyber Monday. I mean, is Cyber Monday a holiday? Whatever. 4th of July and Cyber Monday. And I changed it from days because, you know, sometimes Kabam has it as like a weekend promotion type of thing. But yeah, 4th of July and Cyber Monday. They have bonuses for all of the offers that you can pick up for, you know, if you buy like the unit packs. You'll get the units, but then you'll also get like catalysts or shards along with it. And then there's like a, you know, a 3-tiered offer for units. The first tier is always 1,000 units, and the second tier is usually like, you know, 4,000, and then the final will be 10,000 units, so like 15,000 total. And yeah, it's not always guaranteed to be worth it, but the offers have only gotten better and better over the years, and it's kind of assumed that, like, yeah, Kabam, they offer a lot of garbage throughout the year normally, with a couple of decent offers sprinkled in, but they usually don't miss when it comes to these days at least. BG, you're a holiday? Thank you. I think. Brian, open a 5-star right now. Oh no! Oh, you're saying you did opening a 5-star right now. Dude, my Silver Surfer. Nice, dude. Not bad. Oh, God. Luke Cage, why do you gotta do this to me? Carried me, and now we gotta sit through his L3 animation. Brian, tweet please. Miro Watang. Sure. What do we got? Brian Graham, what are you thinking about my Forced Rank 2 6 stars? Any potential? Only left in game Act 6 to 100% and Abyss. Dude, Venom, great rank 2. Omega Red, great as well. Unawakened, of course, you know. Not extremely useful, but hey, I did use my Unawakened 6-star rank 1, so this guy might come in handy. Cat Marvel, another great rank up, and Corvus, yeah. Wow, you got some really good 6-stars. Some very good 6-stars indeed. Could use they could all use the Awakening. Well, actually, your Corvus was already awakened. I just realized. That'd be a sick rank 3 if you get yourself a Cosmic Cat. But very nice, very nice. National Beans and Banana Day needs to be a global holiday. Yeah, dude, it's national right now. It needs to go international. I agree. BG, any tips on how to chain specials with heavy, like for Cap Infinity or Ghost or Colossus? Well, you don't really want to do it with Ghost. But for the others that you mentioned, yeah, it's an important thing to learn. Chaining specials with your heavy. It's pretty much exactly how it sounds. You start up a heavy attack, and after the first hit connects, then you use your special. You don't want to wait for the full animation to go off. You wanna just tap the special button after the first hit connects. There's it's a little bit weird because, you know, the champions in this game, they're pretty consistent across the board. You know, they have like the 5-hit specials, similar dash back distance, things like that. But they all vary just slightly. So sometimes, like, if you hit the special button too early, you'll throw your special before the first hit of your heavy attack connects. And you don't want that because the AI will usually punish you for it. You want to make sure that you hit it right after that first hit connects. Some champions, it feels like it doesn't matter. Like, you know, you just, whenever you hit it, it'll land. But yeah, do be careful about that. I've noticed that with Cap Infinity before, where I you know, hit the special button just a little too early, and even though I was like mid heavy attack animation, I used it before it actually connected. Is Sim Supreme worth a Class Awakening gem? Sim Supreme? Yes. Sim Supreme could also be played unawakened, so although Sim Supreme's worth it, it's not like an automatic decision that just because you have Sim Supreme and an Awakening gem, that you should pair the two together. It might be better off holding that gem for another champion. I don't know what the rest of your roster looks like, or if, you know, if you have multiple Awakening gems or what, but yeah, Sim Supreme, the benefit is that every 10 to 20 seconds, depending on how high your SIG level is, you'll just put a stagger on the opponent. It's automatic. You don't need to make contact. The opponent will just have a stagger effect on them. But you gain staggers from hitting the opponent with Sim Supreme anyway, and you don't always need to stagger the opponents. Although typically when you're using Sim Supreme, you're using it because the opponent has buffs that you can stagger. But point is, Sim Supreme, worth it, but doesn't require it. So it's kind of up to you if you want to do it or not. Mirawatang sending over £2 saying, "You're a doll, your words made my day." Oh man. It's not too often that I get called a doll. Miro, thank you very much. Appreciate it. BGE setting aside ranking for content yet to be cleared. Thoughts on my next 5-star, rank 5 Medusa, Cap, Infinity, or Archangel? They could all be worth it as rank 5. You're saying setting aside ranking for content yet to be cleared? So you don't want to think about the content? Am I understanding that correctly? You're just ranking up without thinking about future content that you're going to be doing? I mean, if that's the case, then you just go with the champion that you like, or try to fill some other holes in your roster. Like if you don't have a good counter to robots, well, Medusa is a great counter for them. But yeah, I when it comes to the higher level rank ups, like a 5-star rank 5, I really recommend looking at the content that you're working towards. Whether it's something you're doing now or just planning ahead for the future. So I can't make that decision for you, man. Especially when they're all good champions. KBG, once again, I'm reminded that pressing harder on the TV remote when I know the batteries are dying is not an effective strategy. Screw this, I'm going to bed. Dude, I don't know about that, man. To me, nah, man, it works for me. The batteries in our remote, they've been like practically dead for, oh man, since like a week after we got it. You just give it the old, the hard push. Try to push in with like with the nail of your thumb. This way, it's not like the softness of your thumb isn't absorbing some of it. And if that doesn't work, you give it the old 2-hand tap. Hold with one hand, tap with the other hand. Wake those batteries up a little bit, Try again. But alright, last alright, have a good night, dude. BGE, for the half suicide setup, is it double edge half or liquid courage half, or whichever? There is no. It's whichever you find to be better. I would say the default is probably the bleed, just because it's only a temporary effect, and the poison it reduces your healing. It doesn't say it in the tooltip. Wait, I don't think it got updated, did it? Anyway, it reduces your healing by 30%. So a lot of people don't like that, and the half that they'll run is bleed. But the poison is actually cheaper. It costs you 1 carbonadium core less. So if you're looking just to go halfsies on it and eventually go to full suicides, well, it could be cheaper to go with poison. Another reason that you might want to go with poison is if you have poison immunes, like just looking at your own roster, and if you have lots of poison immune champions, that could be the way to go. Oh my god. Passive Annihilus. Get out of my face, dude. Replying to response. I've yet to clear variant 2 and 3 and most of Act 6. Rank 5 thoughts, Medusa, Cap, Infinity, or Archangel. Variant 2 and 3, huh? And most of Act 6. I'd probably go Cap. Medusa's great, but She's not really going to help you in those variants so much. And for the odd fight that she is going to help, rank 4 is probably good enough. As far as Archangel goes, also not going to be super useful in those variants, although I'm not sure how useful he is in variant 2. I don't remember hearing people talk about him, but if you're just doing heavy attacks, well, Archangel does pretty well with those. But yeah, there's so many bleed and poison mutants and stuff like that you know, again, for the odd fight they use Archangel. Probably good enough at rank 4 for the time being. Archangel's been making a bit of a comeback lately. People use him in Alliance War for certain fights. And just, I mean, for certain matchups, Archangel's always been good. But especially when, you know, all the nodes were hidden in war, it was really hard to use Archangel. And when all the champions coming out were bleed immune, it was, like, impossible to use that dude. So he's making a bit of a comeback, but for the content that you're naming, I don't think he's all that great. We'll use a Tom joke. Brian, tell me a Tom joke. Your favorite one. Wow, where do I begin? They're all so great. Favorite Tom joke. Hey, hey, hey. Tom here. Do you guys know why the chicken crossed the road? I googled why the chicken crossed the road jokes, and none of them are for chickens. They just changed it. Like, why did the gum cross the road? It was stuck to the chicken's foot. Oh my god. EZ sent it over 2 with the hearty fox. Saying, what kind of bone does a dog not eat? A trombone. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Wow. AA is coming back because the days of anti-blade defenders are behind us. I don't know about behind us, but yeah, there's. I think it's just that it's gotten more specific, you know. As time's gone on, the champions we're fighting and the nodes that we're fighting against, they're more specific. So you're still not going to be using Archangel as like a main clearing champion, but of course he's powerful, and the times where you know he's a good counter, well, bust him out. I'd like to dedicate that joke to Tom and Laura. I give up. The dingus is in full ding mode tonight. What are you giving up on here? You still have any in stock? What is this? Remote? I thought you used your wireless universal TV bald cap that you can pause / play record and fast forward and rewind. I mean, yeah, we sell those, but for someone like me who doesn't watch a lot of TV, I like to go with the, I don't know, what's the right word? I don't want to say sophisticated, because that makes it sound like the other bald cap is not sophisticated, which of course it is. But it's the more, you know, that bald cap's like the more technological focused model, where I'm going for more of a, you know, business casual kind of look. You know. Jared F sending over 3 of them Australian bucks, saying last. Sure, what do we got? BG, thoughts on Crystal opening? Quality of champs being influenced by spending frequency / amount. Your last few openings have been pretty bad. Could be because you're free to play. Yeah, I don't think that's the case, man. Some people think that, and there's no way to really know for sure. But I don't think that's the case. I think it's just randomness. I've got a lot of good pulls in the past too, and you know, sometimes you get crap, sometimes you get good pulls. It's just the nature of it. If you spend, then you're likely opening more crystals than someone who's not spending, and you're likely still getting a lot of garbage, right? But, you know, of course, opening up more crystals, just more opportunities to pull something good, and kind of hide some of that garbage that gets pulled a little bit better. But yeah, man, I don't think there's any difference. I think it's all just there's a lot of crappy champions in the pool, so I think it's just kind of deceiving if you only look at if you're only looking at like small sample sizes, because out of the 170 something champions in the game, first off, it's easy to say that maybe, I don't know, let's say out of 170, 100 champions are just garbage, and then maybe like 50 are like pretty decent, and then 20, 25, something like that are really good. And especially for someone who's been playing the game as long as I have, even some of the good champions can be, considered bad pulls just because I already have them and they're max sig and stuff like that. So, a little bit of a waste, but that also contributes towards it. But if you don't count that, and when I do pull, like Hyperion or something like that, for anyone else that'd be a great pull, but just, for me it doesn't happen to be a good pull. But yeah, I don't think there's any influence at all on spending. I think that would get Kabam in a lot of trouble, and it goes beyond just like losing trust of the players. Like that would be like the end of their company. So to risk it when they're already making a ton of money off these crystals, I just don't see it being a thing. But yeah, man, thank you very much for the 3. Can I use code TANGENT for a 20% discount? Yeah, sure. BG, what is an archer's favorite song? Bohemian Rhapsody. Ugh. How dare you? Such a great song. Turned into a joke. Disgusted. What would it take for you to not purchase the 4th of July unit offer? RIP. If there were no Sig Stones, no 6-star Sig Stones, I might not get it. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of interesting, hard question to answer. Because I feel like even if there weren't any 6-star Sig Stones, well, they would just sweeten the deal some way. And, I'm very likely going to be getting it. I'll, of course, have to evaluate it. But I'm very likely going to be getting it. Because the thing is, what else do I spend my units on then? So. That free mojo was a horrible pull. I can understand why people think you're unlucky. Yeah, exactly. I get good pulls too. That mojo was sick. The 6-star Omega Red Awakening was sick. It's just from time to time to get crapped on in this game, and that's all there is to it. Hey, Brian, I know I'm catching you mid-tangent, but good night. I'm going to sleep. All right. Later, J Money. BG, it is proven that they changed the odds based on your spending history. I would like the proof then. Because as far as I know, there is zero proof. If you're talking about the patent, they said a long time ago that, yep, that patent does exist, but it's not something that they use. Going back years ago, they said that. I don't know why the patent exists. Some people have said things like just having patents kind of raises the value of your company for investors, which is important, of course, to get like funding. I think there was I remember Blizzard having a pretty wild patent, and I don't remember exactly what it was. But I think they patented and like what they said was they patented so that somebody else couldn't to like mess with the system or something like that, like to protect other players from other companies doing it, something weird like that. I don't remember the full story there, but yeah, if you have proof, hey, I'm all ears. But as far as I know, none exists. BG, I don't get why people think homemade toy business isn't profitable. I make 6 figures a year. Ugh. Tom, I'm not going to boo you because I support any sort of creative endeavor like that. And if you're actually making homemade toys, I think that's pretty awesome. Just watched Artemis Fowl. Would not recommend. Pete, I don't even know what that is. Oh, Pete! Dude, I saw a YouTube video today of a guy named Pixel Pete. That's his YouTube channel. He seemed like a pretty cool dude. I only watched like a couple minutes of one of his videos. But he had long hair, which you could appreciate. Your hair was still way better than his, to be fair. So you're still, still the Pete, as far as I'm concerned. But gotta appreciate a name like Pixel Pete. It was a video on how to make pixel art grass. And he started out the video like, hey, the last time I showed you guys how to make rocks, today, let's make grass, or something like that. It was just, oh man, I was just cracking up at how simple it is. Just like, yeah, we're gonna make some pixel art grass, why not? It's kind of awesome. Just pulled Venom the Duck 5-star and just ranked up my 5-star Medusa. Nice. 2 good things right there. I like it. Jay Silver has a breakdown of the patent. Wasn't even related to MCOC. P.S. Amazon has a patent for putting workers in cages. Wow. As like what, like a timeout kind of thing, or what? Putting workers in cages. All right. kind of want to know the story behind that. What is the leading cause of dry skin? Towels. Wow. Boo. If we put Brian in a cage, maybe we'd eventually get a website. He'd probably just end up with a smelly cage. BG, is it worth my time in the featured 4-star arena if I just have 4-star, not that many 5-stars? Less worth it. I'd say just don't make it your priority. The 4-star basic is going to be where you should focus your efforts, and then if you have extra time, you know. Honestly, you'd probably still be better in like the 3-star arena. If you don't have any, you know, many 5-stars, but yeah, it's just a matter of like save that as like an extra time sort of thing. 4-star basic, 3-star, possibly even 2-star, and then if you still have extra time, you know, do what you can in the 4-star feature as well. Are you kidding? Brian is happy in his cage. I mean, this is a pretty nice cage, though, you know? It's like a 7-foot by 10-foot cage or something. It's nice. BG, I have just quit holding my origami teaching course. It was too much paperwork. Ugh. Boo. Or get a spider to hold him at gunpoint? It's not even funny, Star. Don't joke like that. I'm gonna have nightmares now. BG, is Human Torch good for masochism? Act 5, Chapter 2, Quest 4. Please, need help. He could be okay for it, yeah. You probably want to pick up the Despair Mastery. Like, sometimes you'll be able to use his pre-fight ability, or if he's unawakened, then only once, but... yeah, I'd recommend picking up the Despair Mastery, because it'll eat the Masochism charges, and the Novas or the Incinerates or whatever reduce healing, so he could be alright for it. He'll for sure be good in the quests against, like, you know, Mystic or Energy, or I'm sorry, the fights against Mystic or Energy-based champions. He might not be the champion they use every single fight in that quest, but he can at least be helpful. We had another spider last night. Brian saw me take care of it. It's true. BG, I know you are bald. Excuse me. Not bald. I just wear a bald cap for style. But I have a solution. Go to Pet Shop or Pet Stop and buy a hair. Hope this helps. Smooches. Wow. Hair like rabbit hair. Ew. Ew. The only thing scarier to Brian than a spider is a spider with a gun. Or maybe 2 spiders. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2 spiders. First off, I've never been to Australia. So I've never seen a spider with a gun, but I have been in a situation where there are 2 spiders around, and it's not cool. Warlock is so good for masochism, it's crazy. I was struggling so much till I rank 5'd him. Yeah, man, Warlock. What a badass champ, huh? Is Corvus good for 5.2.6 collector fights? Pretty good. Yeah. I think there's actually better champions, but he's still very good for it, I would say. There's a damage cap, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Because, it's like 3% of his health or something like that? But he's got enough health that, you know, still, Corvus is going to... It's not going to be like too much wasted damage, and yeah, it'll be good for it. Not going to one-shot him, but he'll put in some serious work if you get some charges beforehand. Oh, here we go. Patent description. It depicts a metal cage intended for the worker, equipped with different cybernetic add-ons that can be moved through a warehouse by the same motorized system that shifts shelves. Filled with merchandise. Okay. Shift shelves filled with merchandise. They write here, the worker becomes a part of a mechanic ballet. Held upright in a cage which dictates and constrains their movement. Having trouble trying to figure out if they're workers or if they're wild stock. Like what? What the heck? Honestly, it sounds like it could be a cool job. If you're just like in a cage and just like flying around instead of walking in the warehouse or something like that, you're just on like some roller coaster track. I'm sure it's not going to feel like a roller coaster. It's not going to be that exciting, but I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. Sister is currently on a 14-hour drive. She has her 2 cats with her, and cats are not amused. And I get to see her and the cats in a week from today. Ooh, star. Exciting. When your bald cap needs cleaning, you have fungus growing on yours. It's style fungus. I'm not going to tell you that again. Let me go do another energy dump here. Since I got the 3 mil milestone. It's good enough. For now. Tom sent it over a buck. Thank you, Tom. Saying, BG, seeing as you don't like spiders, I think Googling Huntsman spider will help you see they are fine and you can get past it. All love, not a setup. I'm not going to Google that. I don't know what it is, and I don't want to know, and I'm not going to find out. Fisticuffs? Oh man, I hate fisticuffs. I need to be able to bleed in order to have a death field. Whoops, stopped my combo short. Tweet artwork? Okay. What do we got here? Just watch the last opening. So many God tiers in one go. It was pretty good. 3 robots? Are these from anything, or are they just robots? You're just making some robots. Either way, it's pretty cool. This looks like a kid robot. I don't know what kind of robot this looks like, but something. And then this one looks like a military robot or something like that. It's cool though, man. Dragon Dagger set it over 10. Dragon Dagger, thank you very much, dude. Give me 1 sec. Gotta do the Omega Red dance, where I have I get him death spores and keep them off of me. Alright, oh, there's no message. Dude, Dragon Dagger, just send it over 10 just because? Well, thank you, man. Very kind of you. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much. I paid, so legally you have to? Yeah. It don't work like that. It's like bedazzling, but with bacteria. Exactly. Watched an anime last night where a lady turned into a freaky spider thing. It was weird. You know, I haven't watched too many animes in my life, but from what I hear, that's not the weirdest thing. BG, is it a... Or it is a huge spider. You're lucky you didn't get roped into searching that up. Yeah. I knew Tom was trying to trick me. Bastard. BG, what time do you have? Right now it's midnight on the dot. Which means, yeah, I'll be ending the stream somewhat soon here, but not yet. That is awesome. That's inspired by the first episode of Love, Death, and Robots. Oh, I think I saw an episode of that. I don't remember too much of it, but somebody was recommending it in the streams, and I think I saw it when I was sick. If I remember, I watched a bunch of shows that I normally wouldn't, just because, you know, just didn't feel like doing a damn thing, man. Just on the couch. Or bed, or whatever. Watching TV. I don't remember much of it. I wasn't into it. It didn't seem like a bad show or anything. Just, you know, it's typical for me. Not into a lot of TV and movies and stuff. Well, it was weirder than that, but I'd rather not go into it on stream. Alright, Pete, sounds good. Started playing a new account, got back into the game, but it's been dry recently. Like your polls, you're saying? Huge is an understatement, PG. And you tried to get me to look it up, Tom. Jeez, I almost just threw Pete under the bus. Sorry, Pete. When are you doing the rank up video? It'll be out tomorrow. I was gonna upload it today, but then I did the opening instead, and yeah. Out of my team, which champion is the best? 4-star Carnage, Symbiote Supreme, Captain America Infinity War, Domino, and an Awakened 4-star Warlock. Well, there is no one best. The way this game works is, you know, champions, they have advantages or disadvantages based on the situation that you find yourself in. You got to use the, you know, strategy to get through whatever Kabam is throwing our way in various quests. But I will say you have some good champions there, and if I had to pick out the better ones that are more likely going to help you out, I'd say Warlock is great. He's got survivability, he's got some immunities, so if you get hit by a champion that has bleeds, you know, of course you're not going to suffer any of them bleeds. Domino has probably the most explosive damage out of those champions that you mentioned. And Cap Infinity War also has really high block and all that. So those three would probably be the three to focus on. Symbiote Supreme's a great champion too, but earlier on in the game, I feel like his abilities are not quite so necessary. And Carnage, he's not a terrible champion, but the others are just better in my opinion, for overall content at least. Again, there's some places where he would shine more, but yeah, Domino and Warlock are actually the two, if I had to narrow it down to two. Those two will likely help you out more than the others. Followed by Cap. If you can master parrying, then Cap will be better as well. But early on, getting consistent parries and heavy attacks and stuff like that may not be super easy. So if anyone's curious why I kind of left him a little bit lower on the list, well, that's why. Let's spin out like 5 of these things, man. I'm looking to go above 19,000 units right now. All I need is 1 225 or 2 75s. And we'll have 19K units. Let's see what happens. Should I go big head mode for this? You guys still see if I land on units? Is that too small? Too small. Units. Units. Nothing but gold's coming. Alright. It's alright, we got 4 more. Motorized merry-go-round to aid in birthing babies. Patents are wonderful. Apparatus for facilitating the birth of a child by centrifugal force. Wow. Holy crap. That's pretty interesting. Trying to not get put in timeout again? What? You're spamming or something? Let me see if you have a question. Oh no, there's no question. Just saying what's up. Well, what's up? Still can't parry? It's okay, Pete, one day. Though I blame Ghost for that. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't need to parry. You got Ghost. Just gold again. Been taking along Cable and Ultron for synergies with Warlock, and man, I thought he was great before. Yeah, I don't even remember what's the Cable synergy. I know the Ultron one. Let me look it up. Hang on. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Gonna figure it out. Hold on. I think is the crystal stopping? We'll wait till after this crystal stops. It's about to stop. Units. Units. A lot of units coming. No gold. Okay. Warlock. Whenever the opponent would gain 1... Oh, that's right. It's just a... Yeah. 50% chance to gain additional charge. I remember now. Yeah. It's a pretty cool synergy. Come on. Give me that 225. Please, game, please. PS big head chat is invisible again? I know. Maybe if I leave it here for a second, it'll show. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know what breaks it. It just breaks. Units! Ah. I got tricked. I was fooled. I thought that was landed on units. Alright, last crystal. Started my account 2015, and I got back last year for a few weeks, but got into this game again and got some sick pulls. Nice, man. Nothing like some good pulls to bring you back into the game. What is that thing you're using for the stats, BG? It's a website called Aunt May. I'll put a link to it in the chat. All gold tonight. Oh well, I did get pretty lucky on units recently. To be expected. Yeah, the link to Aunt May is in the chat. And then just click on champions. There's a whole bunch of ways to sort it. You can Let's sort by the Inhumans. There's not that many Inhumans. And then, yeah, you just click on whatever champion you want. Got a whole bunch of stats. Sig ability charts. Synergies. All that stuff. It's everything contestchampion.com will never be. BG, one more crystal is your units, I can tell. I shouldn't trust you, Tom, but I'm going to. How many seconds should I let it spin before tapping? Let me know. Whatever you say, I'm gonna let it spin that long, Tom. But if it's not there, just waiting for Tom's response. Oh, just saying your call? Okay. Well, the first person I see says 10 after your comment, so we're going to give it 10 seconds. So, let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The lowest amount of gold possible in one of these crystals. The worst prize possible. Tricked by Tom once again. You didn't spin it enough? You said it was my call. Alright, anyway. I'll get those units later. It's not a big deal. Yeah, it's time to call it. Sorry. I'm losing my focus here. Tom is not your luck man. Oh, star. Oh, yeah, it's definitely time to call it. Alright, I will be back at some point. But it's time to go to bed now. And yeah, I'll upload tomorrow the rank up video, and then after that, probably a count tour, and yeah. And yeah, I will see you guys. I'll see you guys later. Shout out to Dragon Dagger for being tonight's biggest D. Thank you very much, dude. Saying night Hollywood. Good night, dude. And yeah, thank you to everyone else. I feel like we can't do this mode. Because there's no chat. It feels broken. I hate that it breaks so frequently like this. It's crazy. I'll do it anyway. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Good night, everybody. Thank you to everyone else, too, that sent over super chats and all that. Really appreciate the support, as always. Later, everybody.